Welcome to the Fast Mode podcast series. I'm Tara Neil, and with me today is Gary Sidhu, Senior Vice President of Product Engineering at GTT Communications. GTT is a leading networking and security as a service provider connecting people and machines to data and applications anywhere in the world. The company serves thousands of organizations, bringing together the right people, partners, and technology to reduce the burden on IT teams and solve the most pressing networking and security challenges. Gary leads product innovation and development to advance the company's telecommunications solutions. With extensive expertise in API development and reactive microservices architecture, he designs scalable digital strategies that enhance operational efficiency and align with GTT's vision. Gary joins us as part of our exclusive editorial segment on generative AI for network management. Welcome, Gary. Great to have you on today's episode.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Awesome. So let's jump right in. AI has been like a big topic when it comes to networks. It's been that way for years now until the latest edition came, in the last few months or maybe in the last 1 year, which is Gen AI. Okay, so how has that changed? The way networks are being managed and run, and what new capabilities does it bring?
It's a great question. It is true that AI has been a foundational element in network management. We service providers have been using for it, building the solutions for anomaly detection, traffic analysis. I believe the emergence of generative AI or Gen AI is a paradigm shift. It's not just an incremental improvement. The key difference is, I believe, the generative AI has an ability to understand the context. That's the first foundational difference. And based on that the context, it also can learn. It can also generate a novel solutions which were not attainable before. Think of this way. Traditional AI, it's almost like a skilled technicians who is following a manual, whereas in generative AI, the technician has a deep understanding of the system. It understands your intent, or what you try to understand, what you try to ask. It has a good understanding with the evolution of large language models and large reasoning model. It has an ability to reason, and based on the large amount of data set, and because it has an ability to reason, it can come up with the new solution. So that to us to us as in humanity, I think the solutions that we can build now are completely different than the old school machine learning with some of artificial intelligence.
Okay, great. So, looking at GTT, right? Now that we have these Gen AI capabilities, and you can basically infuse that into your solutions. So, what work have you guys been doing, around that? Have you incorporated new features, or do you have some native solutions that are Gen AI based altogether?
That's my favorite question. Absolutely. So, so we've been thinking and working on building our AI-driven enterprise for a few months now. I think our solutions, the way we attend, our approach is three-tiered. The tier one, if you believe, is all about data engineering. To think about the network events that are happening all the time, or security events. We have a large core network. We have we provide customer connectivity solutions, so there's a network events happening at the edge. So streaming large amount of events, a global provider, GTT, building an architecture to stream and connect that data. So how the network from our core network is connected to customers' edge, and now you start seeing the streams of those events. And the other aspect of data engineering is taking, we have a lot of knowledge within our engineering, a lot of knowledge in our methods and procedures. So taking that data set engine and making it AI ready is our number one, the foundation. We believe that AI at GTT is at enterprise level, like all our business functions have an ability to, with have a AI capabilities. That's what we're building on it. So now you have a data that has a good view of customer, the connectivity, how the network is behaving, how our core network is behaving, building AI agents. So these are your autonomous agents that can leverage the advancements in generative AI. You can define your intent. These machines are autonomous. They can do the reasoning and they can make a good judgment call like human. So building agentic is a second tier for us work-wise, right? So you have a data, AI agents, and on top of it, one of the things that we truly believe is humanizing the network piece. What I mean is our flagship portal or in digital experience, we call it Envision DX. We are integrating the generative AI capabilities into, in our digital platforms. And these digital platform is not only available to our customers, it's also to our employees. So if you come in our in Envision DX, that's what we're continuously working on. You as a customer, you can ask, obviously you can click and you can find the information. You can ask a chat GPT like experience where you can ask, hey, what's going on with my network? Even on when the layout, let's say if you're looking at dashboards and you're seeing a bunch of graphs, you want to connect the dots. You can ask the machine, hey, what do I see? Can you help me understand that? So for us, that actually makes the networking very human.
Yep.
Like networking can be very technical.
Yes.
Not everybody understand all the technicalities, but you can use these. So that's like taking the data, building a agentic AI framework, and humanizing our network integration in our flagship Envision DX platform. I think that's those are the three approaches we were taking at GTT.
Sounds amazing. So now that you have these capabilities incorporated in your solutions, what are some of the results that you are seeing? Perhaps in terms of network automation, security, performance gains, or maybe the ease of troubleshooting and stuff. And like what you pointed out, it has led to democratization. So a lot more guys who are not technical can basically access information from the network and also basically can run the show. So what are your thoughts on that?
The results are multifaceted. If you think about, I think in our industry, intent-based networking is a long-term kind vision. Basically, you can define your intent, want, when, for example, broadcast during peak hours, optimize my video conference, if that's your intent, right? For example, how do you define that? How do you take that intent, break that intent into network scripts, the information scripts, integrating that. So now you can build agentic AI agents that are specific in managing this particular prompt or this particular intent, and it can work with other AI agents. You can define the full-blown prompt, and when the scenario act like a network provisioner, so the machine understand and you take that to be able to deploy those scripts and the network configuration and actually automate. So that's one example that you can that we are evolving our solutions toward. The second piece for example, network performance. So you still can have AI agents. One agent could be responsible. Hey, you are specialist in reading the BGP traffic
Yep.
and identify. You don't have to define the rules like in old school. These are the
Yep. Yep.
condition, but now these machines have reasoning, so you can take an AI agent that understand or specializes in understanding the BGP traffic, understand the anomalies because it can have a lot of historical data, and you know, integrate that with your intent-based networking. Maybe if there's a lot of BGP flapping happening, do something, right? Same thing you can do for security, right? So security, like,
Yep.
our network is huge. Number four right now from our IP backbone perspective, we see a lot of traffic. So you can easily understand, the patterns of, or anomalies in the security events too. So I think it opens up a lot of opportunities for us, and and we also looking to partner with a lot of our network providers, set up, the equipment, our partners. They also investing a lot on it, so we can build on some of the domain knowledges, in that space, and that helps us accelerate into our. So we believe there are two approaches. Like, if you see from us as a company, we love to get productivity, like we get more efficiency in our how we do business. So it's in it that productivity gain, the efficiency is a aspect that we look at. But as a customer, they are also getting a better experience, right? So they not we were discussing earlier, not everybody is a network expert, but if you are a person who's paying GTT, one of our customers, employee who's paying GTT, and you want to see like how my network was behaving, you don't have to know every aspect of the network, so you can take that. So we believe it also, and as the other dimension of this is in the customer experience. That's what customer cares about, right? Most when they're coming to us, when they're building. Our customers are large customers, network worldwide, their locations worldwide. So getting a good story about how their network, how their sites are behaving worldwide easily, I think we believe this will help improving the customer experience also.
And how do you see the response from and such large enterprises? Do you see a lot more excitement coming through? I mean, because you have these additional capabilities and features.
Yeah, we continuously working on these. So for us, this is a journey. We have some capability we continue to improve. Um, there's ups, no doubt. There is an excitement, right? So everybody, we like our product team, our marketing team, our sales team, we meet a lot of our customers. So there's a this is exactly what they're looking for, right? If you see from a large customer, pick any of your large enterprise, networking is the essential. It's not like they
Yeah.
expect it
Yeah.
to happen. We're not their Facebook that everybody is always in, social media. So, but they expect their business to run, right? And when we make that the core foundation of how their businesses are executed, and they don't have to worry about it, and we make it easier to consume, and we make it very intuitive through generative AI to integrate with our experience of net. It We believe it adds stickiness. They are excited about it, and they it's one of the reasons a lot of customers are actually, you know, coming toward us, right? So with that experience, so definitely there's a lot of excitement, in that space. That's from our customers.
And zooming into that, we spoke about domain knowledge, right? So, basically these LLM models allow you to be on top of, a lot of facts, a lot of analytics and stuff, knowledge from a particular domain. So like say as a solution vendor, a stronger presence in certain domains when it comes to Gen AI than others? Do you identify yourselves like we are experts in this domain when it comes to, Gen AI, because you have had customers in that area and you have trained your models in that specific domain?
Our core business is network, right? And so I think for us, if you see our mission statement is connecting people and applications. anywhere in the world. And there's a word we added, and there is securely connect that one, right? So when you are, for us, a secure network connectivity is our domain. That's where you buy this. That's why you come to services from us, right? And humanizing the network, through our experiences, it, we believe is a core part of what we need to do. That's a non-negotiable. That's where we strive to build, making that secure network experience is the domain that we believe we continue to get better and evolve, continue to evolve. That's a wanted to be an expert in that, and especially in that consuming network. Like, how do you, and it's like if you're building it, or you're expanding a network, how do you know, my site is performing well, or I probably need additional bandwidth, or I need an additional security part of it, right? So, if from a customer perspective, they're the unit of the business expansion of the site. So, like, they always continue to expand, a lot of the. So how can I tell you in a easier way, in your intimate way, in a common language way, not, hey, this service is running good, but this service is, that means, like, is my site performing? So I think taking away that complexity of the networking and the security, which itself is quite technical, and having customer experience that site, built on powered by GTT, connectivity powered by GTT, whether you're connecting to another location of yours, or you're connecting to your data center, or you're connecting to any of your favorite cloud provider, right? So that connectivity from that site, uh, simplifying that experience. So, and whether you're expanding it, you want the new service, or you wanted to build you want to watch for something. I think that's some experience. I think that area, we believe, uh, is uh, is something we wanted to make always better for us.
Wow, interesting. I think we have one other area which this is something that everyone talks about this, which is the role of humans basically, now that we have AI capabilities and Gen AI capabilities. So first off, the question of relevance, are humans relevant in this area? Because the machine's going to make all the decisions, then what role do we play? But then we also know that, like all technologies before this technology, the role of humans evolves alongside, what we have invented for ourselves. So what's your take on that?
Our strong belief is that humans are, whether are people who are enabling in our company, but that, for this network, for our customers, who are consuming, there will always be a human element to it.
Yep.
I think the key part, we wanted to make sure that I don't want to bring that mundane task and automating piece, that story long told, right? For us at GTD, the the coexistence of autonomous agent or digital workers and human workers, we believe, is a great healthy marriage, because you machines can help solve things faster, and if you talking our assets as employees, right? They are continue to be our biggest asset. They focus on the strategic part of it, right? And the machines can augment it. So I think the reality, the society we're going to live, and we as this evolution is fast, is machine and human coexistence will be there, right? And we believe that your AI interaction is not just for machine to machine. The machine behavior and the human behavior need to coexist. And I think it's an area where, as a society, we are evolving. We don't have all the good answers yet, right? Because it's
Yeah.
such a new, but we strongly believe there is a human element that will always be coexistent with the digital worker behavior. And I think how that evolves, the easy answer is, hey, machines can do repetitive work or more. It retains more knowledge. Memory. It has more memory. It has, as machines are getting better with reasoning, how they evolve with human. Uh, I think that relationship is uh, is a journey. I think we just started as a humanity. I believe that, but there will always be an element of human and machine. That's how we're designing, and that's why we want to make sure that there's a humanizing the network is a core
Yep.
theme of how we're doing it.
Okay. So I guess we agree that we let the machines do the heavy lifting, while we
For
work
sure.
on what's core to our business, right?
Yes, perfect.
Yep. So this has been a really good session, and I think we have covered some really great topics. So thank you so much, Gary, for joining us in this session and for sharing all these insights with us.
Great. Thank you for the opportunity. Great questions, and I really enjoyed this conversation.
Awesome. And for everyone tuning in, thank you for listening. If you guys want to learn more, visit www.gtt.net and follow us for more updates and insights as we continue to uncover the latest in technology and telecommunications. See you in our next session. Bye bye.